Hello, I want to redo the 100 Enlightened double corruptions just because I was unsatisfied with the time it took me to buy all of the Enlightens and temples last time. If you do not know what I'm doing, watch this video where I explain this strat, or this video about the last 100 temples I ran. So again, I bought 100 Enlightens at level 3 uncorrupted and 100 Chronicles of Azuatl with Doriani's Institute as an open room. This time I bought them as much as possible in bulk and I managed to buy all 100 of them in one go. To reiterate, I just go in, run to Doriani's chamber as quickly as possible, double corrupt the gem and leave. This isolates this strategy and makes it mostly league agnostic. This strat worked in the past 6 leagues and this will probably work as well in the next league. Now let's talk about the results. This Google Sheet is linked in the description, by the way. The Enlightens cost us a total of 1281 divines and the temples cost a total of 244 divines. This results in a total cost of over 1.5k divines, which was almost 2 mirrors when I bought all of them. You can see the breakdown here. Most of the temples were bought at 2.5 divines each since it was the bulk price, and most Enlightens were bought at 13 divines each for the same reason. The outcomes were a bit lucky. We hit 24 level 2s, which is just 1 less than expected, 49 level 3s, which is again 1 less than expected, and therefore we hit 27 level 4s, which is 2 more than expected. The interesting thing is that I hit half of that in the last 20 temples. I was very unlucky and very worried for the first 80 temples. I sold the level 2s for around 2.4 divines each, the level 3s for 3.2 divines each, and the level 4s for around 59 divines each. This makes a total return of 1.8k divines, which was actually more than 2 mirrors. This time, buying them took way less time. Last time, this took 5 hours, this time just a bit more than 1 hour. Selling was also faster, but selling the level 2s was still a nightmare and took half an hour longer than selling both the 3s and 4s. Running was about the same duration as last time, but I did not make any changes to my build, so this was expected. My build has around 100% movement speed. This is pretty average. This is intentionally done, so you can think of these results as about average or maybe even worse than average, because if you run this as your main strat, you would obviously create a build around that. Now for the big question. How much profit did I make, and especially how much profit per hour does this equate to? I made 267 divines in pure profit. This is a lot. This makes about 76.5 divines per hour of profit, so this really is a top tier strat. We were slightly lucky though, so how would this have looked if we got the expected outcomes? And then we would have made 164.5 divines in pure profit, which equates to 45.5 divines per hour. This is still a top tier currency strat. Yes, a lot of strats this league are around 40 divines per hour, but these strats rely on the league mechanic, which will be removed next league. I have done this strat every other league since 3.16 and I have checked the prices every league, and this strat has been about the same expected profit almost every league. I am very confident that this strat will be as profitable for a few more leagues at least. The only weird thing this league was that Enlightens were exorbitantly expensive. Usually Enlighten level 3 uncorrupted sits at around 2 to 3 divines and Enlighten level 4 at around 12 to 15 divines. This league you already saw that I was buying Enlighten level 3s uncorrupted for almost 13 divines and selling in level 4s for almost 60 divines. This results in about the same expected profit per try, but a much higher cost of entry this league. This means the strat is usually about the same profit, but way more accessible for people who do not already have a lot of currency. In the past leagues, this strat was usually very attainable, very accessible for someone starting out in the league. In past leagues, I would play for like a few days, gather up like 10 divines, and then start the first batch of double corrupting, and that would keep me going for the rest of the league. This league, you would need like 50 or 60 divines just to reasonably risk starting the first batch, which is way more than you needed before. I hope, and honestly I'm pretty sure, that next league Enlightens will fall in price drastically to where they were before, but this will still remain about as profitable as now, just because I think this will revert back to the state it was in the past leagues. But yeah, that is it for this league. I will maybe upload one more video that is not gambling related, but I need to see how the video turns out. May your Enlightens become level 4, like if you are a gambling addict as well, only in PoE of course, and subscribe for more PoE and other games. Bye!